And here we go. Day One Journey, episode 960. 960. Yes, and today I want to share with you something I talked to with my friend this morning. It's not just about the numbers. Well, I talked to another friend the day before, and they tried to help me with my YouTube ads. I put some YouTube ads for Marcus Bodycoding channel, promoting the content that I'm putting on Marcus Bodycoding channel on YouTube. Salsa dancing tutorials for beginners. Now I start doing also things for intermediate and advanced dancers. Well, I had this conversation with a friend, and it was a bit frustrating. It was he wanted to help me with the numbers, like, okay, what are the numbers? Let's optimize for one number. So if you have in all kind of campaigns and ads, whether you do them on Google, on YouTube, on Facebook, you have CPC, like cost per click, cost per conversion, pay per click, pay per click. Either way, you have so many numbers that you work with. And yes, you can. So I talked to my friend, and he asked me, do you want to optimize for the conversions, meaning people going to my website and signing up for the personalized salsa tips, or optimizing again, one for conversions or for clicks, meaning them going to the website. And if I optimize for that, I optimize for a lower cost per click to check overall if this campaign is effective or not. Do I want to keep on doing it or not? So I didn't really think that conversation was going to be helpful, to be honest. But I was open-minded. I was talking to him, and the thing is, I understand the game of the numbers. You say, okay, given this is the ad, this is your content, so you sort of fixate them. Okay, this is the ad, this is the content. Now let's optimize for the numbers, optimize for the conversions, optimize for the cost per click to see if the ad is effective or not. Well, it's not just about the numbers. It's about also the creative. What is the ad? What I'm saying in the ad. It's the content. It's also my landing page. It's also it's everything. It's not just the numbers. I understand you can count these numbers so you can easily optimize for them using math and calculus, and I'm not ignoring the math. I'm putting the YouTube ads. I see how many people click. I see how can I reach more people. I see how many people go to my website and sign up. I even record my website. I can do that. The same friend gave me this tip. So I can actually record what they do in the website. They go to the website, I can see their mouse, I see what things they clicked. I see they go to my website and they watch my videos, embedded YouTube videos I have on my website. But it's not just about the numbers. And what I'm doing specifically, is putting content on YouTube. It's about the content. Maybe they're not as excited about the offer that I'm giving them. So I can optimize all day, all long for their conversions, their cost per click. but there's we said in the conversation, we sort of agreed that we need a lot of numbers to actually get some statistics or understanding if it's working or not with the math, with the numbers. But I'm changing all the time. Meaning I'm adjusting all the time. I'm trying new things, new ads. I'm not... Either way, the conversation was a bit frustrating. And my point I want to share with you is it's not just about the numbers. Yeah, you put an ad, you see how many people did that, how many people clicked that, so you can sort of... It's about the creative. It's about the content. I'm not saying ignore the numbers, but it's not just the numbers. It's not just about the math. I give you a different example. I'll give you a different example. I have a friend. I'm working with him. I'm helping him to find someone. And they are a little bit older, but they want to find someone younger. And long story short, they talk to me that they say that their problem, again, they want to get to know someone, create a partnership, relationship, create a family, have kids, etc. I'm there with them, helping them. So they want to make, they think the problem is in the numbers. Like they want to have more people interested in them than vice versa. Yeah? Well, I get it. I guess you also get it. Yeah, it makes sense, you know? So you can choose someone, yeah? Instead of you running after people and they in a sport, they can choose you, he wants to have more numbers wanting him. Yeah. So yes, it does make sense, and but it's not the only thing. It's about, again, the content, and the content here with relationships is him. It's not just about content. It's about communication. It's about the depth. It's about when he actually meets someone, how will he communicate with them? So yeah, there's some numbers going on, but it's not just about that. The thing is, if you can actually, people say if you can measure it, it doesn't exist. I think there's a saying about, I don't agree with it. It exists, but you can define it. It exists, yeah? You don't need to see something to prove it exists, yeah? Right now you're watching me through a phone, through a computer, yeah, through a Wi-Fi, you don't see the electromagnetic field that helps all this amazing technology work. It doesn't mean it doesn't exist. So the fact that I can't measure certain things in my advertising campaign, or the fact that my friend can't measure with exact numbers how he communicates with his prospects, his I don't know, partner that he wants to, his date, whatever. The fact that you can't measure things doesn't mean that they don't exist. Doesn't mean that you can make them better. It's just working in the gray zone. But I think the magic is there. I'm not sure it was 100% clear what I tried to say. But it's not just about the numbers. It's not just about the math. And tell you the truth, I love math. You know, everything would be much more simple if it was just about the math. But there's so much more. Whether you do advertising for a product or whether you try to advertise yourself to the opposite sex. Yeah, it's not just about the numbers. There's value. The value that you give. Whether, again, you're an advertiser and you give something and you want someone to pay something for it. By the way, whatever I'm putting there, it's free. But still, people pay. People pay with their precious time to consume the content that I put out there. It's not just about the numbers. And with my case, with what I try to do, it has to do a lot with the content. Understanding how can I give more to others. Yeah, just give more. Make the product better. Make more products. Make it more personalized. Listen to the audience, etc. I guess you heard all these things. I'm just reminding you of these things. Yeah, it's about the create, it's about the value that you give, and it's not just about the numbers. The numbers are there to help, and sometimes you can't optimize like with the math, yeah, with the numbers. This is what my friend tried to help me yesterday. Wasn't going that well. I really appreciate him trying to help, yeah, and investing his precious time, but it's more about the content. I talked to another friend, I changed a little bit the strategy. Either way, have a good day, day one. I hope you understood this long episode. Enjoy the day, day one.